Reports are stating that Spurs are now favourites to sign a dream centre-back. Spurs are now eyeing a move for Southampton striker Danny Ings. Ticket details for the Mind Series home game against North London rivals Arsenal. And club legend Ozzy Ardiles on Argentina star Giovanni Lo Celso. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Let's start with a report from Team Talk, and they are stating that Tottenham have reportedly been given a big lift to their hopes of signing a defensive target that Fabio Paratici was chasing during his time at Juventus. Spurs have been linked to countless centre-backs this summer as they look to rebuild their main position of weakness. However, several reports have claimed that new sporting director Paratici's top target has been Wolfsburg star Maxence Lacroix all along. The 21-year-old, who is known for his pace, has been strongly tipped to complete a move to German club RB Leipzig. However, German publication Bild has stated that RB Leipzig are struggling in negotiations to sign the player, giving Tottenham Hotspur hope. Sky Germany first reported that the North London club were in for Lacroix. They also claimed that Fabio Paratici was desperate to bring him to Turin when he was the transfer supremo at Juventus. Bild have also reported that RB Leipzig's talks with Wolfsburg have stalled as he is regarded as too pricey. To that end, they are now looking at alternative options that would allow Spurs to move in and try and complete a deal for the France under-20 international. Now, my opinion on this, we're looking at a number of young defenders. 23-year-old Milenkovic from Fiorentina, 22-year-old Takahiro Tomiyasu from Bologna, and now 21-year-old Maxence Lacroix from Wolfsburg. All of them have very little experience, and this is what worries me about these signings possibly coming to Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, because we do need some experienced players, particularly at the back. I've said many times on this channel, I believe that we should be signing 2 centre-backs at least this summer transfer window, as well as a right-back, a creative midfielder, and a centre-back. But we really do need good, decent players as reinforcements at the back in defence. Yes, these are good up and rising stars, but we do need experience at the back, in my opinion. On Tuesday afternoon, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club released these pictures showing a number of Tottenham Hotspur players in pre-season training at the moment at Hotspur Way, working very hard. Of course, it is Nuno Espirito Santo's first game in charge this Saturday against Leyton Orient in a pre-season friendly, away from home, 3 p.m. kickoff. Lots of reports out on this story in the last 24 hours, and this one is from the Sun newspaper, and they are stating that Tottenham are prioritising signing Danny Ings from Southampton this summer, according to various reports. The Lily Whites are looking to rebuild after a disappointing campaign last time out. It then states that new boss Nuno Espirito Santo is looking to implement a new 3-5-2 formation in North London, and according to the Daily Telegraph, Spurs want to sign Danny Ings to partner Harry Kane and not replace him. They claim that the Saints ace, 28, is worth around £20 million in the current market. Danny Ings has just 1 year remaining on his deal at St Mary's and has made it clear that he won't be signing a new contract. Harry Kane, meanwhile, outlined his interest in leaving Spurs prior to Euro 2020, but Chairman Daniel Levy is determined to keep his side's talisman around and feels in a strong position with the striker having 3 years left on his current contract. Partnering Harry Kane could help Danny Ings' England chances, having narrowly missed out on Gareth Southgate's provisional 33-man squad for Euro 2020. The report from The Sun then goes on to say that Danny Ings scored 12 goals in the Premier League for struggling Saints last season, having netted an impressive 22 the campaign before. It could be tough to become an automatic starter at Spurs should Harry Kane stay, however, with Heung-min Son also suited to that secondary striker role. The South Korean remains committed to Tottenham Hotspur despite their recent struggles and is on the verge of penning a new deal to extend his 6-year stay in North London. Heung-min Son has scored 107 goals and laid on 64 assists in 280 appearances for the Lily Whites. Now, my opinion on this, Danny Ings to possibly sign for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, I would welcome it with open arms. I really would. I have always been a big fan of Danny Ings. He had his injury problems at Liverpool, but scoring goals for fun at Southampton. Just imagine Danny Ings playing in the FA Cup games, the League Cup games, the Europa Conference League games, and indeed Premier League games. He has got great Premier League experience. We all know that he can find the back of the net. Imagine him and Harry Kane playing up front together for Spurs. He would score a hatful of goals. You know, you could rest Harry Kane in a number of games as well, and you'd feel very, very confident as Tottenham Hotspur fans that Danny Ings is going to get goals in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt. So I would welcome this signing with open arms, and if Tottenham can get him for around £20 million, go and get him. In the last video that I put out, I mentioned the Mind Series, which is the friendly tournament to take place early August against our rivals Arsenal and Chelsea, because Chelsea are having a capacity crowd at Stamford Bridge in their game against Spurs. Tottenham Hotspur released this sometime after and said Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal and Chelsea are coming together to support better mental health by taking part in the Mind Series next month. Following the government's confirmation that restrictions on large outdoor events have been lifted, the club is delighted to confirm that we can welcome a near-capacity crowd back to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for our home fixture against Arsenal on Sunday the 8th of August. This allows for a reduction in seating capacity caused by the continued implementation of COVID-secure zones nearby player areas. It then goes on to say, to add to the excitement of a return to fans to football, following our men's fixture kick-off 2 p.m, the two clubs' women's teams will also compete in a friendly match on the day. Kick-off will be 4:45 p.m. It then goes on to say that funds raised from the Mind Series will be split between Mind and each of the club's charitable foundations. £5 from the sale of each Spurs v Arsenal match ticket will be donated to Mind and the Tottenham Hotspur Foundation, with Mind receiving 25% of proceeds from each of the 3 matches in the Mind Series, and with each club's foundation receiving 75% of proceeds from that club's respective home match. It then states that all tickets for the Spurs v Arsenal fixture will be valid for both the men's and women's matches. It then goes on to say that season ticket holders will be able to purchase from the e-ticketing website on Wednesday the 14th of July at 2 p.m. Now, the prices: general admission in the East and West stands, adult prices are £35. General admission in the North and South stands, adults are £30. Over 65, it's £15. Young adult is £22.50. A family package is £60. There are also 1882 tickets available, premium seats, etc. All available from the Tottenham Hotspur website. Tottenham Hotspur and Argentina legend Ozzy Ardiles has been having his say on current player Giovanni Lo Celso, who has just won the Copa America title with Argentina. He said for his generation, especially Lionel Messi, this is huge for them, and Giovanni Lo Celso had a very good tournament. At the beginning, he wasn't playing so much, but he ended one of the starters, and I'm very happy for him, and it's very good news for Spurs as well, because he will come back with a lot of confidence. This will mean a lot. Talking about Giovanni Lo Celso adapting to the Premier League, he said the transition is not easy at all. The pace of the game in England is quicker, even more difficult. For example, in South America, you have more time on the ball, more time to think, and you don't get that in the Premier League. Having said that, Giovanni Lo Celso has adjusted very well to the Premier League, and in a lot of ways he's been unlucky. He had an injury where he first arrived playing for Argentina, and then later on he had to deal with some tricky injuries. Fingers crossed he will be important for us next season. Now, my opinion on this, I completely agree with Ozzy Ardiles. It is very, very frustrating for us Tottenham fans because we all know that we have signed a great player in Giovanni Lo Celso, but he's had so many injury problems, injury after injury after injury. What really worries me as a Spurs fan is that he never seems to complete 90 minutes. Even for Argentina during this tournament, he didn't complete 90 minutes. He come off 50, 60, 70 minutes. He's always coming off, never ever completing 90 minutes. So I would like to see Giovanni Lo Celso's fitness at top level. I would like to see him complete 90 minutes, more than once or twice. And, he should come back with some fantastic confidence. He should come back, fully raring to go. And let's hope that we will see the best of him next season. Because I keep saying on this channel, we need a creative midfielder. I'm hoping that we see Giovanni Lo Celso be a lot more creative on the pitch, a lot more goals, a lot more assists, and just giving a lot more to the club. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Stay safe and well. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, come on you Spurs.